The Lion and the Little Mouse Who Could Sing. Have you ever heard of a mouse so small, yet brave enough to stand before a lion? Tonight I will tell you a tale of courage and kindness where the smallest creature saved the mightiest one. So close your eyes, my dear ones, and let this gentle story guide you into dreams. My dear little ones, it is your old storyteller again. Tonight we travel to the great African savanna where the golden grass swayed in the wind and the sun painted the sky with shades of fire. Among the tall trees lived a proud lion named Moyo. His roar could be heard across the land. Every animal respected him for his strength and feared him for his temper. One day, while Moyo was resting in the shade of a baobab tree, a tiny mouse named Tamu scurried across his paw. Moyo awoke with a growl and pinned the mouse beneath his sharp claws. "Who dares disturb the king of beasts?" Tamu trembled, but squeaked bravely. "Great lion, please forgive me. I meant no harm. If you let me go, one day I may help you." The lion laughed so loudly the trees shook. "You help me, what can a tiny mouse do for the king of the savannah?" But because he was not truly cruel, he lifted his paw and said, "Run along, little one, before I change my mind." Tamu squeaked gratefully and disappeared into the grass. Days passed, and one morning hunters came into the savannah. They set a great net between the trees and placed bait in the center. When Moyo came to drink at the river, he stepped into the trap. The net closed tight around him. He roared and struggled, but the more he fought, the tighter the ropes pulled. The mighty king of the beasts was caught. The animals gathered around, but none dared approach. They whispered sadly, "The hunters will return soon." But just then a small voice piped up, "I can help." The animals turned in surprise. It was Tamu the little mouse. He scampered to the lion and began to nibble at the ropes with his sharp teeth. For hours he worked biting and pulling until at last the ropes broke, and the lion was free. Moyo stood tall, shaking the dust from his mane. He looked down at the tiny mouse who had saved him. He bowed his great head and said, "Little one, today you have shown me that even the smallest creature can hold great strength. I laughed at you once, but now I know kindness and courage come in all sizes." From that day, Moyo and Tamu became the best of friends. The lion shared his shade and food with the mouse, and the mouse sang sweet songs to cheer the lion's heart. The animals of the savannah never forgot what they had seen. They learned that no one is too small to make a difference, and no one is too mighty to need a friend. And so, my dear ones, remember this. True strength is not measured by size, but by kindness and courage. Even the smallest act of help can save the day.